Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Georg Mack Plays the Classics. Challenge of the Dragon is the first Color Dreams game we're going to see this year. They'll be back as Bunch Games and Wisdom Tree as well. This one doesn't have anything to do with the buxom warrior lady riding the fire-breathing dragon on the cover. You do get to fight that skeleton though. The story goes that while you are out on a hot date with your lady Nanita, the evil necromancer Denowin decides to show up and kidnap her, leaving you to cry like a little baby. Unfortunately for Denowin, you are Sir Berkelot, master of kung fu and swordsmanship. Use your dragon style on your way through 10 levels of butt-kicking action to save your girl. Levels scroll to the right, and the screen stops when you encounter enemies. You have to beat them up with pushes of the B button. Depending on your distance from the enemy, you may swing your sword, throw a knee butt, or thrust a super kick. Jumping with the A button allows you to use your flying dragon kick, which the manual says is your strongest attack. If you hold down the B button, you can go into a super run, which allows for a shoulder button. Enemies come at you in increasing difficulty through the level. Where you might fight one enemy on the first screen, you will fight 2 or 3 further on in the level. Your life is replenished with white jars you find. The life meter caps out at 5, but I think it holds all extra jars you collect. Black jars allow you to throw some screen affecting magic with the select button. Raiden shows up and tries to fry you with lightning. Mages turn into dust to avoid you. Doppelgangers confuse you by looking similar but with daggers instead of swords. Giants smash the ground and cause boulders to drop down from who knows where. Ninjas throw shurikens at you, and it took me a while to realize I could reflect their bombs back at them. The final boss takes up the final level. You have to avoid little demon guys on the bottom level and bouncing obstacles on the top level. Then there are some floating platforms that are difficult with the floaty running and jumping physics. Then you meet Denowin. He attacks and then turns into a whirlwind. The screen now starts scrolling to the left and you have to avoid the obstacles again. I threw magic at him, but don't know if that hurt him. It took a couple flying dragon kicks to finally take him out and save the girl. When it comes to grading Challenge of the Dragon on NES, graphics get a 3.0. The sprites aren't very good, but the backgrounds, effects, and animations are pretty good. Sound gets a 1.0. The music isn't impressive, and the sound effects are poor. Gameplay gets 2.5. The fighting works, but it's shallow. There isn't any blocking capability. Difficulty gets a 2.0. I think there are unlimited continues. The final level is pretty garbage, and I time traveled my way through it. Fun factor gets a 2.5. It really wasn't a terrible time. Probably one of the more fun Color Dreams games. Overall Challenge of the Dragon earns a 2.2 and gets a C+. Surprisingly fared better than I thought it would going in. This isn't a top-tier game by any means, but it's certainly playable. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. Please make sure to like this video. Let me know what you think of Challenge of the Dragon in the comments, and please subscribe to Head Drop Productions here on YouTube, because we want you here for each and every video we release, because it is your destiny.